Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video, and in this video I just want to give you guys 3 reasons why I believe you should be doing more photo studies. And at the same time in the background I'll just have a time-lapse replay of a recent photo study that I did as I explain my reasonings. Now these reasons are just my opinions, I'm not presenting these as facts, so please keep that in mind when watching the video. So without further ado, let's begin. Now my first reason why I believe you guys should be doing photo studies is that it will intrinsically help with the fundamentals. I say that because as you're doing photo studies, you are seeing things as they are in the real world. As a kid, you could sort of say that we were always doing photo studies because we were drawing, probably with some crayons, we were just drawing what was in front of us. And if not, we were using what we had seen at some point in our lives and replicating it to the best of our capabilities. As we get older, we slowly try to replicate other art styles instead of reality, which is not a bad thing by no means, and it's actually a very useful way and a quick way to get better, but I'll talk about that in a different video. But in terms of the fundamentals, we were slowly learning patterns like the distance between the eyes, the nose, and the chin, or how long the neck should be, or how many heads long the figure should be. And it's not limited to portrait painting, you can do this with scenes with a narrative or even a landscape, and without a doubt, when you first start doing this, you're not going to be perfect by no means. But that's where my next point comes in. It helps train the eye. What I mean by training the eye is that you'll be able to see why things look wrong or be able to see the disconfigurations. In my previous point, I mentioned that as kids we drew either what was in front of us or what we remembered seeing. But what we never really did was judge the accuracy of what we drew, which I believe is sort of the beauty as children. They didn't care about the results, they just cared about having fun. But as we get older, we naturally see that our old drawings weren't really proportioned correctly as they are in reality. As we got older and as we continued drawing, we were starting to able to capture a more accurate likeness to reality. And I say likeness because we aren't trying to create a carbon copy of what we were studying from. And that leads me to my third point. It helps with style in the long run. Now personally, my objective when doing a photo study isn't really to make an exact photocopy of the piece. In fact, I personally think that is sort of meaningless. When doing a photo study, I believe you are injecting your own flair or your own interpretation into what you are perceiving onto the page or whatever tool you're using to create your art. The scene in the video game Detroit Become Human actually conveys what I feel towards art and doing photo studies.
That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world, it's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
That last bit when he says showing what you see, I believe is sort of what makes style happen, because no two people see the same things the same way, right? Have two people do a photo study of the same thing, and unless they are both robots, you aren't going to have the same exact results. They're going to be different, and those differences, I believe, is what makes style happen. And as you get better in your art style, you can sort of steer it in many ways, whether it's the cartoony or comic book style, or whether it's towards the anime and manga art style. And you're able to do this because you've trained your eye enough in which you can see if it's at least realistically proportioned. And since you've done it enough times, you build a sort of muscle memory to the fundamentals as well. As you guys see, these 3 reasons sort of play off each other, and is why I believe you guys should be doing more photo studies. I've talked about how it helps with style a bit, but I think I want to dedicate a video on that topic alone. I know many artists talk about getting style, how to achieve your own unique art style, but there is value in getting many artists' position on that matter because, as I said, no two people see the same thing the exact same way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this mini break from the anime manga related stuff, and I hope that I could bring more art related things to this channel. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, I'm actually going to start saying that, and I hope to see you in the next one.